Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I am Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Hey, I'm going to try to rush to get this video out, so if there's some mistakes in it, that is on me, but I wanted to get this information out to you right away. There's some huge updates coming out of Olympia. Listen, for those of you who've been watching the channel, you know about Senate Bill 5078, which is a high-capacity magazine ban, which now currently would set the limit at 10 rounds. Well, the huge news I have out of Olympia is not particularly good news, because just yesterday, Senate Bill 5078 passed out of the Senate with a 10-round restriction on it, and it now heads to the House for discussion and vote. So we got to spend a couple minutes today and talk about a huge update from Olympia. Is Washington State about to ban high-capacity magazines? Okay, listen, before we get rolling, you guys know the drill. If you like this video, click the like button. If you want to stay up to date on issues related to your Second Amendment rights, click the subscribe button. Click the little bell logo if you want to be notified when we post new videos. And most importantly, especially when it comes to these legislative issues, guys, we've got to keep commenting and discussing and sharing our ideas and resources. This is how we're going to combat this legislation. Okay, dateline February 9th, 2022, Olympia, Washington. The Washington State Senate, on a vote of 26-20, passed the Senate Bill 5078, which is a high-capacity magazine ban, which would limit magazines to 10 rounds. That bill now heads to the House floor for discussion, debate, and if it passes out of the House, it will be sent to Governor Inslee's desk for signature. Now, for those of you who've been following this issue for a while, you know that our Attorney General, our illustrious Attorney General Bob Ferguson, has been pushing this issue for a long time. In fact, this is the 6th run that they've taken at this issue. And yesterday, he was gloating a little bit. He was spiking the football, taking a bit of a victory lap. He did issue a press release. I'm going to read some pertinent parts so you can understand where your Attorney General is coming from. Today, the Washington State Senate passed Attorney General request legislation sponsored by Senator Mark Lias, a Democrat of Linwood, banning the sale of high-capacity magazines in Washington by a 28-20 vote. The bill prohibits the sale of magazines with a capacity of more than 10 rounds. This is the 6th session the Attorney General has proposed this legislation. Today's vote marks the first time a limit on magazine capacity has passed the chamber of Washington legislature. Senate Bill 5078 prohibits the sale, attempted sale, and distribution of high-capacity magazines. It does not prohibit the possession of high-capacity magazines. The bill now heads to the House for consideration. The legislature put public safety above the interest of the gun lobby, Ferguson said. This historic vote represents an important step towards combating mass shootings. The devastation of mass shooting traumatizes entire communities. The research is clear. Bans on the sale of high-capacity magazines save lives. It's time for the House of Representatives to act and send this public safety bill to the governor. And so it goes. Now listen, this is not over yet. This is heading to the House of Representatives, where it will be debated there, and it could be stalled out. Remember, the legislative session ends March 10th of this year. What can we, the lawful and responsible gun owner, do? Well, we need to contact our state representatives right away and let them know what we think of this legislation. Now, if you don't know who your state representative is, shame on you, but don't worry. I'm going to put a link down below so that you can find them. Make your comments direct, make them professional, make them polite, make them well-researched, make them worth reading. Listen, you may have more questions about this magazine restriction or anything related to your Second Amendment rights, and if you do, don't ever hesitate to contact us at WashingtonGunLaw.com, or of course you can call us directly at 425-765-0487. Now remember, part of being the lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here at Washington Gun Law, is to know what the law is in every situation and how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. Until next time, thanks for watching. Stay safe.